Back up at college about 26. This is the creative team, Loser University. Mr. Head Coach Motivator. Every position is up to the off-season training booths except for the kicker punter. That's our head coach. Yeah, you said that right. We're from the middle of hell, so. Catch you up on the first 7 games. Win over UNLV, a late interception. We drove down and scored a touchdown, won the game. Stopped UCLA on a 2-point conversion with a minute and a half to play. Ran out the clock. Blew Marshall out. Handled SMU. They were 11 then also. And went down to Tuscaloosa and knocked off number 6 Alabama. And ever since then, they have lost 4 straight games. So we beat them, and then 3 other teams have beat them. They were 2-0 when we played them, and they have not won since. Handled Liberty pretty easily. Arkansas State was a blowout. And now we're heading up to Chestnut Hill to take on Boston College. We have Florida International, UTEP, Kansas State, Louisiana Tech to go undefeated. And it's on Heisman difficulty. So yeah, it's been a crazy season. We are 57 overall now. We started out at 54. All right, let's head down to the field and get this game underway.
Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great.
Well, since the Boston College is not entrance, huh? Okay. Alright, it's time to go.
Boston College lined up, ready to
Ball
kick off and get things
16
going.
ball now wins.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and...
And Cameron G. Good. Go. Oh,
And
man.
after gobbling up some serious
40
yardage
yard
and
run
showing
to start
off
off the
those
game.
wheels, he's finally
Hell
out
yeah.
of bounds.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Hell yeah, what a run.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the ground. He's got it again. Hard running there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first
Boston
down,
College
man,
got
you
some
are doing
visiting
just
recruits,
that.
huh?
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff to the single running back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Makes it past the marker. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Hell yeah,
This
baby.
offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
After the run, now to throw.
Williamson,
And it'll be a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
It is crazy. Jeez.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Well, he goes to the end zone.
He'll
And
bring
he
it out.
brought it
It's
out.
Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking
they have
for
a
when it
receiver
comes to players who
apparently,
can
so-
make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On the run, it's McDonald. Runs through the tackle. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And that's a really nice play. It's
Well,
impressive.
only
Once first
averaging
down and the defense thinks you might be
291
running the
yards a game.
football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the
Wow.
point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's James. Got the quick pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
QB, excellent
Come on, D, one
location
more
on
stop,
that
baby,
throw.
one more
Out route
stop.
against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Quick completion on the out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to
He's
the
only
left.
completed
Looks as if
57.
we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a
53%
break to check
of his
him out.
passes being comes out today, and he's completed what, 3 or 4 straight. So yeah,
The
bullshit.
Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag
no
him
way in hell
down,
he
but
got
not
that ball out.
before he's
No
moved the
fucking
chains,
way
and
in
the
hell he
screen
got that
pass
ball
is
out.
effective.
No
And the
fucking way in
Golden
hell. He
Eagles
was
are
hit
marching
before he
down
threw
the
it.
field. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
Oh, bullfucking
Third and
shit.
one, everyone knows
Bullfucking
it's
shit.
coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just
Oh,
got to
fuck it.
get
Let's see
1
how he
yard.
handles
Nice
the
job
blitz.
by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Powers through the
Yep.
defender. Picks
Sure.
up the first down, still moving.
Okay.
And he'll
Yep.
finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston
Get a
College.
stick and he can fucking just throw it off
Looking for
like
the
it nothing.
tie with the extra point. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah,
They'll knock
sure.
him down for a loss of a couple.
Yep.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. One back in the
Oh,
backfield,
yeah,
and
because he
they'll
can
give
fucking
it
just
to
come
him.
off. Yep.
Stopped in the backfield. He's
Yeah,
going to
he
lose
can
3
fucking get
yards
up and
on the
block no
play.
goddamn problem. Yeah,
You know,
sure.
the runner just has to have a little bit more patience and bounce that thing outside a little too
Your
early.
name
and
didn't
as
have
a
a fucking
result,
second.
lost yards.
Yeah. Shut the hell up. You're an idiot.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle. It's Williamson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Why the fuck is it? That's how timeout popped up at the bottom. What the fuck?
They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Gets it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10.
Oh, God, dang it, please.
Punched it
Oh,
in for
no,
6.
please,
They'll
no.
get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse's going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Can the defense stop them? The sneak scores it.
It's just
Yeah,
so
baby.
nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Yep. Good luck stopping our
On to
offense.
attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak.
If our defense can come alive and stop them one time, I think we can win this thing.
And it'll be
Wow,
a
look at
touchback.
me.
The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pocket
Got him.
ball down.
Oh, bullshit. I was
Oh, and he
almost
took a shot as he threw that one
How
away.
the fuck?
Well,
Oh,
after giving
whatever.
up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
That was a bullshit fucking play.
This
He
drive
was
will get
sacked.
started
He
from the
got fucking sacked.
37-yard line. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Cameron Teague running all over these guys.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open
1
the
yard away
second
from hitting
period.
the century mark.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back.
And he's over 100 yards easily.
Oh, he's got some
no,
space.
broke it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive
And
moving
we
and give them a first
forced
down.
BC to burn
The
the timeout
defense going to
already.
stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And it's in for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Yeah,
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in right.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Back to throw. It's James. Makes the grab down the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Get the ball out quick.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's McDonald. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Pressure coming.
Hell yeah, baby.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Got the first down. Looking for more. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Yeah.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
To the air on second down. Under fire.
Oh, come on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. That last completion sets him up on second down. Takes a handoff. It's McDonald. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll run for it on third and short.
Fuck you, man. Oh, goddamn way in hell.
Past the 30.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
10.
Maybe that goddamn
Touchdown,
horse shit.
Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as
Yeah,
well
maybe that
start
goddamn
playing.
horse shit.
Man, this guy is
Totally
such a weapon because he's so
100,000%
dangerous
bullshit.
if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight
Oh,
wheels,
damn.
erasing angles.
You
A lot of
better
times
have
when
them
you're
run
chasing
blitz
guys
and
that are
they
so
fucking,
fast
oh,
like this, you're
we
like,
can
I got him, I
do
got him.
anything we
No,
want.
I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
Nothing but goddamn
Couldn't
horse
find
shit.
a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll go back to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll run the sneak for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
They're going to go right back to him on
Oh,
first down.
bullshit. God damn it.
And maybe he'll
Fucking
get back
shit.
to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
God damn.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back.
Yeah.
And how about the
Sure.
work up front by that big defensive line?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because...
Headed to the end zone.
Fuck you,
And into
BC.
the end zone for a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
rushing yards.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had
Oh,
some
yeah.
miscues on offense,
Sure.
a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go
Oh,
to
yeah,
work.
bull fucking shit.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to pass. It's James. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
One lucky fucking
All right,
run.
Kevin, about ready to
Bullshit
get things
fucking
cranked
lucky
back
run.
up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll
Yeah,
bring
he
it
brings
out.
it
It's
out.
Jones.
He should know about that.
I know he thinks he can house
even
every
make it to
return, but
15.
sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Franklin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's James. That's reeled in. It's Bond. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Yeah, see, 14 of 26
Well,
on
you haven't
average.
seen a lot
It
of
ain't 15
incompletions
nothing.
from
Oh,
this
he can
guy
complete
now in his
every
last
pass
2
he
games out.
does.
Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first
Yeah,
down
I love
play,
how
it's
it
2nd
throws
and
me,
6.
though.
The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Okay.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore.
Yep.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the
Okay,
back.
yep.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
Okay. Whatever, how you say.
Backed up in the
No
shadow
matter how
of
many
your
times you hit their
goalpost.
fucking players, they
No
get a fucking
problem.
breakthrough tackle.
When
Okay.
you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Strickland.
Yep.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground.
Okay. Yeah,
This
no,
defensive
total
front
horseshit.
just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this
Yep,
game.
it was 1,000
Now facing
horseshit,
a
like
3rd
always.
and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's
Oh
going to
yeah,
have to
because
throw
they can
for
break
it.
through a goddamn
That
fucking
pass not
fuck you,
close as
you
he
goddamn
got
piece of shit
drilled
motherfucker.
trying to
Nothing
deliver
but
it,
goddamn
and it'll
horseshit.
bring up 4th
Max,
down.
protect goddamn blocks.
No
You're not gonna
hesitation
bust
at
through a
all. The
goddamn run
offense
protecting
stays
the
on the
goddamn
field. They'll
quarterback.
go for
Fuck
it.
you, piece of shit.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Okay.
Drop the
Yep.
football, and they'll turn it
He
over
gonna
on
drop it,
downs.
no problem. Yep, he
Desperately
sure will.
wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Yep, he's
BC
gonna drop
has
it.
it back, and the
Easily.
Eagle offense
Oh
returns to
no,
the field.
God. Oh, he
Man,
hit my
what
hand.
a
I can't
drive
hang on
last time
to
for
it.
the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators
None of
like
it got
me
nothing.
and Jesse talking
Fucking
about
horseshit.
create balance,
Like always.
run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
Fucking bullshit. Yep,
And
not
they
forward
call
about
him
14
at the
yards short.
2-yard line.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Yep.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
One more time.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run.
Okay, yeah.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
I don't block him. I go back there and try to get the safety.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
In the 3rd quarter.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We're up to number 32. We're not in the top 25 yet, but we're close.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying to impose their will with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to power their way
fuck
ahead.
you, man. No goddamn way here. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's goddamn horseshit. It's fucking goddamn horseshit.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first
No
down.
goddamn way in fucking
Defense
hell.
has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Strickland.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Handoff to the lone back.
Yeah.
And he never had a
Yeah,
chance.
don't
Just
continue to
stopped
don't
cold
follow
as
through
soon
with
as
the
he got
block.
it.
Just let him stop blocking.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Fuck you, goddamn it. I threw it so well. Goddamn it, man. So goddamn stupid.
Man, aggressive play calls.
I threw the ball well before anybody goddamn got there. No goddamn way in hell they got there that goddamn quick anyway.
Live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Go ahead, get in zone, please do.
Corral, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Goddamn
Passing
bullshit,
game kept this
motherfucking
drive
goddamn
moving.
piece
Let's
of
see if they
shit.
try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Fuck you, I hope
And
it broke your
how
neck.
about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's James. Intercepted. They
Ball
were
game,
back in their
faggots.
own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick,
Fuck
tick,
you,
tick.
man.
They'll knock him
God
down after a
damn.
pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back.
Goddamn, fuck you.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Williamson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yep.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Creates a little space. Finds his way for 3
Yeah,
out to
act
the
like you're
33.
fucking done. Act like you're done.
Looks as if we
Act
have an
like you're fucking
injury on
hurt.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
On the run, it's Strickland. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got
Ball
enough for
game,
the first
fucker.
down, and that ought to be enough to put them in
Fuck
victory
you guys,
formation
man.
for the rest of this
Fuck you
one.
guys.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
All right.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to
Kiss
talk
my
about
ass,
building
baby.
confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks. They've lost close
194
games like
rushing
this in
yards
the
for Cameron
past.
Tate.
That wasn't the case today,
Damn.
David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. So apparently we couldn't do anything in the second half, but they can. Yeah. One lucky touchdown, long touchdown run. So he's cut off at 74 yards, 10 carries, 50 yards. And then I think he had another 20-yard touchdown run, 20 or 30-yard touchdown run, I think. It might not have been that far, but well, hell. 74 yards. Yeah. A 30-yard touchdown run and a 74-yard touchdown run. That's 104 yards. So he had 9 carries for 21 yards. Yeah. He couldn't run a football. Those 2 carries are the only 2 carries he had. They couldn't really throw the football. They completed a lot of passes, but nothing. One pass went far. Yeah, 139-yarder. Eight of 12. Foreman 3, Williamson 3, McCullough had 2, Strickland had 1. Eight and 0, 4 games away from going perfect with a team that should not be going undefeated. Shouldn't have won more than 3 or 4 games all year. Yeah, I know I've got some two-star players I could try to get, but if I can turn those 2 stars into 3 stars, I'd rather have the threes. That's fine. Yeah, we're losing a bunch of people. We're going to lose 20 guys in the portal also. And some of them are really good players. Buford, Strickland. Wow, we're number 25. We have made it to the rankings. Hell yes. Solomon's, I think he's a starter. He's a starter free safety. Harper plays a lot. He subs in for a defensive end. Coles is really important. Gunderson's important. Championship contender, so we will erase that. So let's see, 9 and 7, 16, 27. That's already 27. Just with pro potential brand exposure and coach prestige. 27 players. So we've still got over 30 players want to leave. God dang. Top 5. First on the center, that would be huge. First on the right edge, that would be huge too. He had a huge interception in that game. Cameron Teague. We are in the top 25 for the first time. From dead last, 136 to 25. Wow. That is great. We're not in the coaches poll though. What? We are 27th in the coaches poll. Still not in the top 25 of the coaches poll. God dang. Indiana, South Carolina, Navy's ahead of us. Boise State's ahead of us. Colorado, Utah, SMU, Clemson, Baylor, Illinois, Louisville, Iowa State, Vandy. Louisville shut out number 4, Miami. So Penn State, Georgia, Oklahoma, Michigan, Texas, Texas Tech, Tennessee, Florida. Can we get inside that top 12 range? Actually, can we get to top 11? Better. Top 11 will put us in the playoffs. Great. Clemson's going to go after this guy now. Are you serious? And Buffalo's going to go after him. God damn it. Yep, that fucking figures. No, we don't want them at all. Clemson, why the hell do y'all need to go after this kid? Y'all don't need him. Yeah, you've already got a 4-star quarterback you've signed. What the fuck? Why the fuck are y'all going after him? Just so we can't get him? Probably. And it was this guy. I mean, Colorado's going to try and go and take him, the Mike linebacker that I definitely need him. It's aggravating, very, very aggravating and frustrating. Yep. We may be one of the only teams who have not signed a recruit yet. Us, Marshall, UConn, Central Florida, West Virginia, Texas Tech, and Arizona. Wow. Curious what the big game of the week is. Boston College has to take out 14 Louisville now. Colorado and Utah. Boise State, Nevada. Vandy, number 12. Vanderbilt is undefeated. What? Now Miami's going after him too. Are you fucking kidding me? FIU 71 overall with 57. This is where it hurts. That's the one I need, but there's no need of me doing it because, yeah, our grades aren't good enough. But, really, Georgia, Clemson, and Notre Dame, screw you guys, man. I hope every one of y'all don't win a fucking championship for 10 years. Well, that will do it. Thank you for watching. You know what to do. Come back. We'll be taking on Florida International. Have a great day. Catch you next time.